Canadian amateur boxing champion, Pan American Games gold medalist, Olympic Games contender, Canadian welterweight champion, Canadian middleweight champion, British Commonwealth welterweight champion, winner of 100 amateur fights against only 5 losses, 30 pro wins and only 4 losses. Chris Clarke has a record in the boxing ring that few Nova Scotia boxers can match. He did all of it as a self-taught boxer, a young man who learned fighting on the streets of Halifax's North End, stepping into a basement gym when he was 10 years old and falling in love with the sport. Termed a natural by locals with boxing know-how, he won his first official match at age 11 against a 16-year-old.
Without question, Chris had a huge heart. Anybody who ever saw many years ago the Chris Clarke, Clyde Gray fights, title fights, was phenomenal. I mean, the courage that this kid had against a veteran fighter who was the champion, and Chris just kept coming back, and Clyde would have him along the ropes, and Chris just kept coming back. People thought he was gone. He just kept coming back, and it was just unbelievable. And of course, the 11,000 fans that night had a wonderful time, and it's talked about today. This event is still talked about in the boxing fraternity. It's still talked about. It was a great fight.
With 130 wins in 139 bouts through his 18-year career as an amateur and pro, for his work inside that squared circle, Chris Clarke merits entry into the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame.